everyone, it's me Jenny, and this is another belated review in my pigtails and my black dress, which means I filmed them one after another, and this is for The Dark Knight Returns, which was picked by Adam, link somewhere on screen if I remember, this is a two-part cartoon series. I think it's about an hour and a half each, or an hour each, so it makes like quite a long mini movie. And my quick review is, this is really fabulous. I really enjoyed this. It's kind of a dark cartoon Batman. You know, nowadays I don't judge cartoons as age-related, particularly after watching so much anime, which is definitely aimed at not children. Never at children. No, not letting children anywhere near that. And this is one of those. It's an American cartoon, but it is very distinctly aimed at a more mature audience. It's very dark, it's very grimy, and my quick review is it has actually got me relatively excited for the new Batman vs Superman film, which I thought was impossible because I wasn't looking forward to that film at all. It's just not a concept I'm particularly interested in. But if they truly take inspiration from this particular film slash the comic that this particular film is based on, the arc of the comic, I'm genuinely excited for this film to see whether or not they do this justice, because because I would be really interested, because this is a very mature, sophisticated look at the Batman Superman sort of character interaction. It's Batman once he's got a bit too old to really be doing what he's doing, of course reminiscent of The Dark Knight Rises, and he's kind of got a bit too old and he's trying to not get back into the game, but it is sort of an addiction. It's an ongoing addiction to crime fighting and doing his thing. And just genuinely, I really like this story. I think the animation is really, really well done. I did have slight difficulty telling some of the male characters apart because they all have these very square-jawed looks to them. And they're all very beefy. They're all got that classic sort of triangular shape going on. So I did once or twice find myself just double guessing myself as to which character's which, but the voice acting was really well done. I really loved all of the work they did into the city. The action is really well done. It's reasonably gory, but it's not completely over the top, although there are some scenes where you're like, oh gosh, I really just see that. I really liked how the characters have matured. This is an older generation of the Justice League, particularly Batman and Superman. I really like their relationship because I've never really seen that many Batman-Superman interactions. I'm not really the biggest DC person, but I did really like the way that they handled that relationship and the way that people of this immense power and this sort of mentality would actually communicate with each other, because clearly Batman and Superman have a long-running relationship. It was really interesting to see that kind of reach a very satisfying crux at the end of part 2. The Joker was fabulous. I think it's just, overall, I think this is one of those really good looks at the DC big two characters, and a really good way of summing up those characters and really just making a good story. It's a really good story. It really brings a lot of characters together. The first one feels a bit pulpy and a bit cheesy, particularly with the gang mentality, but part 2 is just really, really, really well done, and I found the ending particularly satisfying. I like that we have some badassery, particularly on the female side of things, and genuinely I just really enjoyed this. If you like any sort of Batman superhero interaction, please watch this. If you loved Nolan's Dark Knight? I'm tired. Dark Knight Rises films, I think you'll enjoy this cartoon. I really genuinely think you will. And it's actually got me excited to watch the Batman vs Superman film. If they do this cartoon justice, it will be a good film. There we go. Thank you for the pick, Adam. Sorry it's taking me so long to film, and sorry this review is not my best, but everyone else and Adam, feel free to comment down below and tell me what you thought of my review and what you thought of this thing. And if you're looking forward to the new Batman vs Superman film, like and subscribe and comment and all those things, and hopefully my next review will be slightly less messy.